Hello, everybody. This is Walrus McFish Sr., and we are here with the final episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup with Savage Sid, the Conqueror, the Formicid Skald of Rue. Yes, we've come a long way, and indeed this shall be the final episode in our journey, one way or the other. We're either going to die, or we're going to ascend with the orb. I would prefer the latter rather than the former, but let me get this out of the way right now. I've given this a lot of thought and contemplation and soul searching, and we are going to do Zig 27. I hear your requests. I definitely take all of this input seriously. I really do. I value all of your input, very much. But I've decided that this is something that Savage Sid has got to do. Savage Sid is a conqueror. Savage Sid is not the kind of guy who's going to do 26, 27ths of a ziggurat. If he's going to go to a ziggurat, he's going to conquer a ziggurat or die trying. So, that's Savage Sid is got to do. This is just something that we have to do. And if we die the tragic hero, so be it, but I'm really hoping that we emerge as the epic hero, So, okay, now that that's out of the way, let's start talking about how we're going to do it. I don't think it's going to be suicide. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous, but I think that it's possible. We did Zig 26, Zig 25, Zig 24. Zig 26 damn near killed us. I'm not going to lie about that. But that was partially because we were fighting Zig 26 at the same time as a very unexpected surprise, a very unwelcome surprise at the same time. So, that's not going to happen on Zig 27. So maybe if we hopefully get a reasonable floor Zig 27, we should be able to handle it. We've showed that we can handle most Zig floors, and Zig 27 is going to be the biggest of them for sure, but that doesn't necessarily mean the most dangerous. So let's do this proper, alright? Checking my jewelry. Void, robustness, Deja Vu is fine, I guess, in case we need to get, Death's Door going real quick. Although regeneration is nice. Sure, let's just keep the dexterity for now, though, just for a second, just because I sort of feel like I might want to sneak in and do a little bit of scouting here first, as much as that's possible. Robustness and Boig is fine. We are going to go ahead and eat some bread and wield the vampiric battle axe. Yep, for now. And I might even just eat some more bread just to psych myself out. Not to psych myself out. Psych myself up, please. Yeah, you can tell I'm nervous here, man. This is going to be not easy. I'm aware, of course, that my magic is not quite what it was. Or my health is not quite what it was. But, I was communing with Rue, and Rue was like, you know what, you sacrificed stuff before, you sacrificed the whole bunch of stuff from your body, sure, you sacrificed 80 hit points, but, what's 80 hit points, easy come, easy go, it's major sacrifices you make 80 hit points for several one-ups, which is more important in a video game, because, of course, Rue is totally awakened like that, he's aware that we're playing a video game, it confuses Savage Sid a little bit, because we're not quite at that level of awakenedness. But it was a humbling experience, and I realized, what's 80 points in the grand scheme of things? We were barely using those HP. We don't need them, basically. Now, prove me wrong, Dungeon Crawl. Alright, so if you're in the camp of people who don't want me to do this, go ahead. And, we'll see. You can crucify me if we die. But, it's something that must be done. So we got our battle axe out so we can buff ourselves up and have some more magic points going in, maybe. Well, the best thing we can do right now is hope for a good dice roll on this ziggurat floor because, well, that's going to completely determine a lot of our tactics. If we can continue to use this vampiric battle axe, that's the best case scenario. It means that, we're just going to be able to hopefully just be able to keep our life topped off by draining living foes. But that's not necessarily a guarantee. It could be mummies. Let's put these negative thoughts out of our mind and just see. No sense in speculating until we just go downstairs. Alright. We got to get some scouting, and I'd like to do it sort of working my way down here. I could just let him trickle to me. I'm not sure. Even now, I'm not sure whether the Apocalypse strats or the trickle strats are going to be better for our purposes. Some combination, probably. It better not be more Oklobs. There's Forest. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. It's Draconians. Alright. So a battle axe is not necessary. The battle axe of vampirism is not going to be the worst thing in the world. Of course, he can throw hellfire at me, I believe, with my level of life is not what I wanted to see exactly. But we got Draconians, an infinite stream of Draconians. I mean, this is going to be a good warm-up for Zap 5 anyway. Yeah, hellfire. I got it, and it makes a lot of noise. I got it. If I stay close to him, though, and hopefully let's get some chops... Yeah, back up to full health. So let's just make sure we can keep a steady supply of chops. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of Qs, but we've faced a lot worse than Qs before. I would also love to get a regeneration and a song happening as well, next chance I get. Deflecting missiles, but yeah, the most important thing here, I feel, is to just, yeah, keep up a steady chop. Alright, now that I have a turn that I'm at full health, and I'm unlikely to get hellfired, I think, while there's so many guys surrounding me, let's get the song and a regeneration. So song first. And that'll attract everybody towards me. Alright, well now let's get some chops to make sure I stay at 160 health. You know, I'd like to regenerate too, but I feel like just getting these chops is the more important thing. These guys will come towards me, my Song of Slaying will get ever more forceful. And we will continue to kill all the Draconians. Here comes a bunch more Draconians, right? That's a lot of Qs. Remember, of course, that they are, you know, walking right into my jaws. Oh, man, excuse me, Ziglong. I might actually just die of terminal Ziglong. That's the real silent killer of Ziggurats that people don't talk about. But if you do a query for a number of people who die of Ziglongs... Whoa! Simulacra, huh? I still got some cold resistance and plenty of robustness. I'm not too worried about that now, especially so long as I can get these chops. That's an impressive spell, though. I don't remember Draconians used to be able to cast that spell. Maybe I'm mistaken. But it can do quite a bit of damage. Okay, kill these guys. Let me just make sure I'm recording. I'm just paranoid about everything right now. You can probably hear I'm on edge, man. This is crazy. I mean, this is the culmination of months, as you know, I'm sure. Foul Pestilence is happening. Yeah, I'm aware of that. If we get any rot or anything like that, though, that's totally fine, though. I think I'd rather just keep chopping, and if they want to walk into the Foul Pestilence, well, whatever. I mean, fine. You know, they're going to get just as pestilential as I am. Good. Good. This is good. This was a good floor choice. This was a good dice roll. You know, we gotta be, honestly, give thanks to Rue, give thanks to the dice gods here. We had some pretty, I mean, I know I basically staked the game on a 2/3 dice roll in the last video, and I feel really quite thankful for that, honestly. I mean, you know, I mean, it's a little bit humbling like that, you know, it's a little bit, makes you realize when your whole life hangs on the razor's edge like that. We get a little bit rotted here, that's fine. Horror minus 33, Slaying plus 7. You know, there's an argument for an apocalypse. There's a strong argument for an apocalypse. Yeah, here come a bunch of guys. You know what? Yeah, let's just give them the old apocalypse. That's just going to simplify matters. If ever there's time for an apocalypse, it's now. I wouldn't have been afraid also. Yeah, okay. A lot of them are dead. You know, maybe that wasn't even necessarily the best move, considering that, well, now they're a little bit more sparse than they used to be. It's a little bit harder to get them with the axe. But I feel like overall that was a good move. Yeah, they're going to fill in the blanks pretty quick, especially if I'm just standing here chopping. They can't help themselves but to filter in like lambs to the slaughter, Draconians to the slaughter. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. More... Yeah, my life force is already back. So that was definitely an apocalypse worth doing, you know. I mean, you got to know, honestly, it's like, if we could just keep these apocalypses coming, a double apocalypse would have been a profitable venture, you know. We still have an exhaustion timeout period, but that's something that maybe we should look at getting lifted from our account, considering that we are longtime Rue customers. Maybe once we get the Orb of Zot, we'll be able to become platinum members at the Bank of Rue, Life Force Bank of Rue. But that won't matter anyway, because after we get the Orb of Zot, everything's going to get destroyed anyway. We have to remember, creation is a folly. You know, that's part of the reason why we came here, is because, well, Rue teaches that if a ziggurat exists, it must be destroyed. If you don't wipe out every layer of a ziggurat, it just comes back. You know, it can regenerate, definitely. Like, these guys are just going to repopulate down to the lower levels, and then they're going to send out envoys and do some genetic engineering, and then we're just going to have a whole new ziggurat that will continue to reproduce. That is definitely against the nature of Rue. You know, this place is a folly, and we had to show it as such. That was great, man. That was super lucky. We ended up with a relatively easy floor. I feel like a huge load has been taken off, but we're not ending the video there because, you know what, that was too easy. Honestly, the only real true satisfaction that we could have at this point now is to conquer the game, you know, with a true 15 rune zig clearing Formikid skull awesome savage guy. So that's our plan now. I gotta go and finish off Zot 5 and do the orb run in this character. So hardly suicide at all, I have to say. You know, I mean, it was a dice roll. Don't get me wrong. We would have been quickening our boots a little bit more if we had seen mummies or panlords or whatever. But Draconians is honestly one of the easiest things we could have gotten. 5 scrolls of holy word. Nice if we ran into panlords or maybe liches, ancient liches. Definitely something we can't discount. Zot 5 is not something that I'm going to take lightly. If you know the history of this channel, you'll understand why. Papyrus book. Interesting. 2 empty wands of heal wounds. I really should have recharged those up. I'm in fact completely a moron. That's one thing that I meant to do at the beginning of this video. And I'm such a moron. Wow, I'm such an arrogant, cocky moron. That was like the one thing that I told myself at the beginning of this video. I was like, you idiot. There's 2 things you need to do with this video. Don't forget. Don't get too caught up in your speech to forget to do these things. So I'm so lucky we had the Vampiric Axe. Otherwise, we would have been in a real pickle, especially with our inability to read these in the middle of combat. In fact, I'm going to go and recharge up both of them because that was my plan. You know, this is a real good emergency. So, wow, I'm a terrible dungeon crawl player. Don't learn from my example. The other thing that I meant to do, the second thing I meant to do, is to drop the Ring of Shadows. I never want to see that thing ever again. So we'll leave that there. Anything else that's worth taking here? Any sort of last minute ziggurat loot? Alright, you got your last chance to impress me here. Clouded Gossamer Rune sounds pretty cool. Check it out. Cold resistance slaying -4. Yuck. Short bow warped boots, yeah. Interested enough to check them out. What kind of warp boots are we talking about? Nice. Cold resistance boots is pretty cool. Unfortunately, the boots are such an integral part of our build with the electrical resistance. It's not something we're going to wear. Keep it here, keep it here. That was the Ring of Yich. Warped Flail, more Scrolls of Holy Word. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Potion of Experience. One last Potion of Experience. Let's go ahead and quaff it. Yes. And what are we going to put it in? I don't know. What's our last minute, like, emergent? Is there any sort of other spells, the skills that we want to learn just for, like, the last minute at the end of the game? I guess let's just put it all in Necromancy some more. So we can cast Borgniors without Brilliance, you know, just in case we need a couple more emergencies. I don't feel bad if I end the game with 20 HP, man. You know, Borgniors is basically infinite 1-ups. And, you know, that, speech from Rue really definitely convinced me. We got Borgniors. We can sacrifice as much as we need to. It's okay. Don't be afraid of the 1-up. Don't be afraid of necromancy. You know, the dark arts are definitely in line with Rue's teachings. And we'll go and destroy the whole world anyway. Which I'm sure has been the goal of several necromancers at some points throughout necromantic history. Alright, we're good. Eat some royal jellies. Yes. We'll keep a couple of those if we can. And I guess we're ready to go. There's no more stairs, right? No Zig 28. We're good to go. I can hardly believe it, man. Yeah, no, seriously, I'm all shook up, you know. I mean, seriously, I got unnerved because, you know, I didn't know what I was going to do. I was all terribly uncertain. Now I realize I forgot to charge up those Wands of Heal Wounds. I didn't realize how much in the razor blade of Death's Edge we were. But, we're good. Let's go down to Zot and kill a boulder beetle on the way. We have a Vampiric Battle Axe, but I think that definitely we need to consider that anti-magic is going to be better for us. Mostly. We'll keep the Vampiric Battle Axe out until we need it, though, because, I mean, we could run into Draconians first. And, you know, anti-magic we can get out in a second. We can cast all of our buffs and still have a bunch of magic. So, just keep going. There's nothing else I wanted to do before the end of the game, right? Here's one thing I want to do. I want to dig. I want to shaft myself. I can't shaft myself in a portal. But yes, I can dig through Zot if I wanted to. We're not going to dig into Zot 5, obviously. That would be really, really stupid. You could land in the worst place in the entire game. Here's a tentacled monstrosity, so I guess at this point it just means let's get out the... Yes, really unwield that. We need our anti-magic Executioner's Axe. Has really been our premier weapon throughout this game. I'm going to go ahead and quaff one potion of curing, of which we have many, just to get up to no rot. We really need every point of HP that we can get at this point. Continue down to Zot 4, if we please. Moth of Wrath can't touch us with our static nature. Our Formicid blood is incapable of boiling over. It's copper-based. You know, only iron-based bloods can go berserk. It's a physiological fact. Alright, Zot 5 it is. Let's approach this very carefully. Alright, we've got pretty good stuff. I mean, we could put on Gin, probably would be a pretty smart idea. I really love Robustness, no, for general robustness. Yeah, okay, I got $12,000 apparently. That's a good confidence boost. We're really rich. Nothing to spend it on, but we can bring a lot of it to the afterlife. Where we can buy afterlife perk bonuses, you know, afterlife bucks. Anyway, down we go. Here we are. First thing I'm going to do is use our last magic mapping. And by last, I mean second to last. But I thought I only had one more. I must have picked one up at some point. Looks like it's going to be in the south this time. You always know what it looks like. It always looks the same, but it's just good to have your bearings. If you got magic mapping here, you might as well use it. There's a big open area here. I feel like they're going to hear me eventually. There's a couple of big open areas. I definitely know there's at least one guy in here. 2 golden dragons, and etc. Could be worth vampirism, but I'd rather just put up phase shift, stone skin, the usual. That should be enough. Maybe regeneration as well, just to make sure we're not hemorrhaging HP here. Death Cob, I got confused because it looks like food. It's too confusing. I can't handle it. It gets me every time, stupid Death Cob. It's not actually dangerous except for the psychological impact of being damaged by food. It's like in Super Mario Bros. 2. Do you remember right at the end of Super Mario Bros. 2 when you think you beat the boss and that eagle door opens up like it has throughout the entire game? Except then the eagle door flies out and attacks you? It's a complete betrayal. It like completely destroys your trust and your faith in the world. We did have a couple potions of heal wounds, so I guess we weren't completely screwed in that Zig 27 if we needed it. That makes me feel slightly better about my own idiocy, but still, I'm serious. I can't believe I forgot that. That was like, okay, my one thing to do is just, you know, charge up my wand to heal wounds and I'll be fine, and I didn't even do that. But we were still fine, so I guess that means just always follow your heart. I don't know what it means. It means that someone up there likes us. I think it's Rue, probably, but Savage Sid is definitely a lucky, lucky ant. You can't deny that. You know, he's made some sacrifices in his life. He's had a hard life. But as a result, he has been given the chance for great glory if he steps up to the challenge. And it looks to me like he may have. Alright, we don't want to deal with those immobile funguses. Much rather just get much closer to this Cursed Toe, which is mobile, isn't it? It's just being kind of lazy. It has the potentiality to torture us. But if we leak its magic into the air, I really don't think it can do too much. Despite being a toe, it still uses magic somehow. It's a magical toe. Let's make sure we clear out the whole northern half here first. We're going to do this by the books. A whole bunch of stuff in here, huh? It's probably something that I definitely should clear out, though, because, I mean, well, this is going to get attracted by the orb. I think the Orb of Zot completely kills your stealth, if it wasn't killed already. Just a whole bunch of obnoxious draconians. Yeah, these guys are... Wow, there's a whole bunch of Qs in here. See, I told you it was a good warm-up. Alright, well, let's regenerate, please. If we're not going to take the time to get out our regenerating axe, I think that should be plenty. And the rest of these Qs should go down pretty quickly. Yeah, I mean, see, this is annoying. It's like a mini Zig floor. I'm serious. See, we would have had to deal with this one way or the other. But I'm glad I'm dealing with it now rather than while I was holding the Orb of Zot and being dogged by Panlords and whatever else. We can't get paralyzed. I mean, it's sort of a double-edged sword here again with our stasis. We can't get paralyzed during the orb run, which is one of the ways that you definitely can die during the orb run. But we also can't haste ourselves, which is one thing that you would definitely expect to be doing non-stop. Let's see what else we got here. Just more Draconians, tentacled monstrosities. We're tanky enough that tentacled monstrosities don't really bother me. But we should still give them their due respect. There's a cursed toe. Is there a door right here? Let's step around the corner if we can. Just to make sure that cursed toe does not have an opportunity to, like, summon too many plants at me. I'll cast Regeneration just in case I do get slightly tormented. Just once. If I can kill this Death Cob real quick. And then do a power leap across to here to make sure I can get this anti-magic going on the cursed toe. There we go. No torments necessary. No weird plant attacks. Just take it nice and easy. Interesting. So we had a couple of cursed toes. We had a couple of Qs. A bunch of Qs locked up in there. A big wide open area. We can power leap during the orb run if necessary, but it might be better to save it for dry powers / death doors / apocalypses. I don't know. Potions of agility. Let's not forget that we can do that as necessary. Berserk Rage. I was just talking about how I can't Berserk Rage. You know, seriously. Wow, Ancient Lich. So this is really weird. There's plants that seem to have grown their way into the orb chamber. Like, I feel like the Ancient Liches are normally not supposed to be able to see out this way. So, what's the deal with that? I'd rather not face him like this. Let's just back away from this nonsense. Something touches the plant! Oh no! Alright, so the Ancient Lich has figured it out. He figured out that through the slow process of erosion, the plants have worked their way through the seemingly impenetrable walls of the Oral Chamber of Zot. It's only stone walls. I mean, I could bust through that with a well-timed Louise Rapid Deconstruction if I wanted to. But I don't think I should. I feel like I should let the Lich do most of the work. And then if he wants... There, here he is. He got in here. So we're just going to try to get close to him before he does anything crazy. We don't have deflect missiles. He summoned a whole bunch of ancient monstrosities. That's all the more reason to just get close to him and start whacking him with the axe. Okay. Leaking into the air, leaking into the air, leaking into the air. Whoops. Okay, make sure that we kill him. He actually needs to die. Go upstairs here, make sure this is a fine place to be. How's my ability to cast deflect missiles? 7%. We can definitely cast that as necessary in the heat of combat. At least at this current level of draining. Alright. Yeah, you may be also saying, if you have Ziglung, why do you continue to record these videos? Why did you record a 2.5 hour video yesterday and now you're recording another big video right now? And the answer is because it drives me crazy. As I get towards the end of the game, I just want to know. I can't stand it. Like, every day I'm like, is he going to survive? Is he going to make it? You know, it's like, it just sort of weighs heavily on my conscience every day. You have an early character, and it's like, oh, who cares if he lives or die? Here, it's like, every move is important. If you live, if you die, it's the result of months' worth of importance. So I just need to know, like, just for the sake of my Sunday afternoon, whether or not this guy is going to make it. So, if he does, amazing. What's this, by the way? Gold Dragon Hides, okay. Anything else that we need to explore? Yeah, I guess we could bust into this back way in an unexpected way if we wanted to. We could Louise Rapid Deconstruction ourselves away towards the stairs. That might be convenient. Okay, let's just make sure we don't have a Berserk Golden Dragon. That's the most important thing in the world. We, of course, have no risk of going Berserk ourselves, which is convenient. Alright, Orb Guardians are going to come pretty soon. I guess we need to go down here. There's water. There's a convenient little moat. So it is a little bit of a choke point. 2 Orb Guardians. And these guys always hit harder than you expect. We do have so much AC that it's practically not even funny. But we are still going to chop. Bear in mind that this is the amount of AC that we got also, you know, after having sacrificed 3. We do have some scales, I guess, so it's hardly a fair comparison. Our scales actually more than make up for it with the extra bonus for our shields, too. Come on over, Orb Guardian. I know you want to come and play. And the Orb Guardians didn't touch us. 1 Ancient Lich down. I know there's probably going to be Orbs of Fire, so I think maybe I'll just put on my Hengo Cop right now. Just for the time being. There's always Orbs of Fire. I never not seen Orb of Fire. In fact, that means I think it's probably wise that we go with Ring of Gin as well, just for the time being. Cool. Alright, Orbs of Fire. Where are you? I know you're here. Which way first? Or should we try to sneak away that other way? That seems like even better of a choke point if possible. We can lure people out this way through the plants. Ancient Lich, you accidentally gave me the best choke point in history. Check it out, that weird plant ring just popped out of nowhere. Okay, here's some Draconians. Yep, yeah, but come up here. That's brilliant. That's pretty mysterious. Buffs online, because why the heck not? Including regeneration, please, because I'm sure there's probably going to be some Hellfire or whatever. Yeah, Ancient Liches. Okay, but you guys come here. Like, seriously, come here. That could have been an apocalypse moment. Oh no, Berserk. We don't want Berserk Draconians and Ancient Liches. Okay, yeah, okay, well actually now we don't have enough magic for it, so never mind. Oh, jeez. Jeez. We could just try to run away or whatever. We could also just... Well, I've got all the buffs I can. I don't see what else I can do before the Ghost Moth drains away the rest of my magic. If that Ancient Lich just wants to come a little bit closer, that'd be fine. In fact, I think I need to go closer to the Ancient Lich, as stupid as that sounds. Or just step around the corner. The Ancient Lich is not going to be able to come to me, well, fast enough. Let's just step around the corner. Alright, these guys might go Berserk too, which is another compelling reason to kill them. We're going to go up to the stairs. Corroded, yeah. Stunned by my will, yeah. We're going to stair dance these fools. How's that for caution? How's that for proper by-the-book dungeon crawl play? I know I'm forgetting to put up my deflect missiles. I'm forgetting to recharge my wand to heal wounds. I can't throw this. I really can't. You guys just come closer. Yeah, just come closer. I'm not even going to leave my staircase nest here. If an Ancient Lich comes to me, great. If I chop through a million Draconians, fine, but I'm always going to stay within striking distance of the stairs. Okay, kill the Draconian Zealot, please. That's an Orb of Destruction. So be it. In fact, can we just wait until that thing crashes into something? I'm not sure if it did. But, alright, let's go deal with this Ancient Lich right now, please. I don't care about you, Red Draconian. Red Draconian, you are something to ignore. The Ancient Lich has got the powerful ancient magics that need to get leaked into the air right now. Yeah, I can smell them. They're nice and ancient. But now they're gone. Alright, Ancient Lich, having survived for thousands of generations, has now disappeared off the planet. Thankfully. Unless he's got some weird necromantic magic that reconstituted him somewhere else, like Boris. I don't know, it's possible. I guess I've seen it happen with Boris before. But, you know, well, at least he's out of our hair for now. Anybody else want to come here to the plant arena? Ghost Moth. See, that's obnoxious. That's really obnoxious. And here comes the Orb Guardian. Fine. More Orb Guardians. Come on, get me. Surprised no Orbs of Fire in on the fun just yet. They might be on the other side, but I feel like now that I have this place staked out, that's pretty good. I can use this as a base of operations. Definitely some people heard the commotion, and they're all wandering around right now, which is probably working to my benefit, although you never know. It's possible that we might have awoken an Orb of Fire, which is now like wandering around somewhere up in the north, and then it will appear right as we're trying to make our escape at an inopportune time. That's very possible. Yeah, these guys do hit hard. But we're good. Okay, we're good. What is that? Ghost Moth Corpse. Want to play mutation roulette right at the end? We could. I wouldn't be necessarily too adverse to that. Okay, cool. That's one lobe complete. One chamber complete, I guess. Bow skill going up for no good reason. Let's take out our bows real quick. Alright, bows is good enough. We never used it. I thought I might use it with that special penetrating bow on one of the Zig floors. If we had found it earlier, it could have been a good Zig strategy. But we didn't have a chance to integrate it. Shields, why not? How about a little bit of stealth, just because I know that's going to go up a few levels just in the end of the game. And, you know what? Yeah, spellcasting is probably good enough, and shields can go up a little bit too, I guess. Sure. Perfect. All looks good. You know, these are just skills that we don't particularly care about at this point in the game. I see you over there. Unfortunately, I can't get to you without triggering anything. An alarm trap seems stupid, but it might actually be like a safe thing to do. We could also just like come in through this other lobe. Because they're probably not expecting that angle. Okay, we're a little bit on the dopier side. There's an Ancient Lich and an Orb of Fire at the same time. If they did not fight me both at the same time, I would really appreciate it. So what we're going to do is back off a little bit. Unfortunately, I think I see him zooming around the corner there, don't you? We have RF Plus right now, which is not necessarily where it needs to be. If we could get in closer and just get some good chops, that would probably be great. We also have one potion of resistance. Oh, he didn't quite notice me, did he? There's one Orb of Fire. He noticed me now? Yeah, he's coming now. So I guess we just have to get closer. I resisted a little bit. Okay, 2 Orbs of Fire. So with 2 Orbs of Fire, it's suddenly time for that potion of resistance. This is probably the most Orbs of Fire I'm going to face. 3 Orbs of Fire. Okay, yeah, 3 Orbs of Fire is about what you expect. We faced 5 Orbs of Fire, and we were relatively okay about it. Having a chance for a Stone Skin would be great, but actually chopping them is probably better. They do put out a lot of damage real fast. So it's probably Apocalypse time. Horror -8. I wish I could see more guys, though. Is that... It's only lightly damaged. So you know what? I think it is Apocalypse time. I feel drained. It loses its magic to the Devouring Truth. That's good. Alright, so these guys are faltering for a moment. I would love it if I had a chance to quaff something to heal me up. Monsters everywhere. I know. I gotta get out of here. I'm at horror -9. Almost destroyed. Okay. Almost destroyed. Yes. Destroyed the Orb of Fire. Yes. Okay. I really just need to get rid of these Orbs of Fire. Acid corrodes my equipment. Yikes. Annoying. Yeah, Ancient Lich coming at me means I might need to just spend a turn quaffing heal wounds. 90 is better. 2 Ancient Liches means I wish I'd saved that Apocalypse for a second, but I feel justified in my actions. Killer Clowns up at me is annoying. We have basically tons of resistance. Would have been nice to get some might or something going on too. Maybe regeneration for a turn. Okay, 3 Ancient Liches. So this is time to step forward and deal with these Ancient Liches and start chopping at them. 4 Ancient Liches. Okay. But most of them we can chop at once. I fall asleep! Okay. 5 Ancient Liches. Please. Alright, this is more Ancient Liches than I expected. I'm not gonna lie. I can't believe I fell asleep. That's embarrassing. Let's keep quaffing. I killed the Killer Clown. Life Force is back. My HP is doing fine, still regenerating. Horror minus 14, Corrosion minus 3. Ancient Lich almost destroyed. Alright, still coming back. Alright, one of them is summoning fiends. That needs to stop right away. But, well, okay, we didn't actually get the one who did it, but hopefully that means we can just drain the magic of the one who had the idea of doing it. Ancient Lich is almost destroyed, another one of them. Destroyed one Ancient Lich, and now there's 2 more Ancient Liches coming up here. See, no problem. Only Horror minus 6, Corrosion minus 3 here. Yes. Yes. Ancient Executioner is gone. Oh, and I had the time in the middle of fighting 6 Ancient Liches to repair my equipment. That was very handy of you, Savage Sid. Very multi-talented. Way to multitask. Good. Good. I sort of feel like you could have been focusing on the battle with 6 Ancient Liches, but maybe that just shows us how savage you are. I mean, what's more savage than doing housework while you're supposed to be fighting Ancient Liches? I don't know, man. That was good, though. Not as bad as I expected it to be. 3 Orbs of Fire, 5 Ancient Liches. That's a tough haul for the Orb Chamber. I mean, I guess I haven't really seen it in .16, but, you know, it's tougher than I remembered. Could be more guys in there, so I'd like to back off. Those could just be pheromones, but it looks like there's at least a couple of real things in there. I think I took out most of it, though. This is why having a little bit of stealth is nice, too, huh? Close this door. Heal back up to 160. Alright, full hit points. More Ancient Liches over here. Alright, but just 1 Ancient Lich? What a joke. Cacodemon, fine. What a joke. Blaring Whale to the west. I guess we haven't really been over to the west yet. There's an Ice Dragon, sure. Hello. And an Electric Golem, which we definitely have electrical resistance. Orb Guardians, though, are a little tricky. Let's get some evasion in the mix. Maybe a little bit more AC. And just make sure we can chop through these guys without difficulty. Definitely no worries about using as many Apocalypses as we need to for the rest of the game. I mean, just killing off those Ancient Liches and Orbs of Fire was enough to get our health back to where it needed to be. Or get our life force back to where it needed to be. More Orbs of Fire. Yikes. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, it's coming from that way. We don't have any more Potions of Resistance, so I'm hoping that there's not too many more of them. We could put on our better stuff. Even just taking off our ring would help. But I feel like maybe let's just get up a little bit more AC. Chop this guy. Okay, the Orb of Fire blasted itself, which is good. If you want to come just a little closer towards me, yeah, Bolt of Fire missed me, which is good. Okay, yeah, of course that didn't. But it only did 8 damage, even with RF+, and that Bolt of Fire got deflected, which is good. Now he's faltering a little bit. Now he's covered in poison gas, which is probably not an issue for him, but at least... Oh, jeez. Oh, he threw it at himself, I guess, which is really annoying. Alright, so he would love to have more fire resistance. I think what I'll do is just heal up real quick and then try to get him to falter some more. I just don't want to be with that low amount of health. So long as he's faltering, which is fine, and so long as there's not more of them. We could always Apocalypse, we could always use any of our various exhaustion-fueled mega moves. And do you see it? Do you see that mysterious glyph? What's that? What's the 0? I never saw a 0 before. I mean, I knew 1s were dangerous. If you thought 1s were dangerous, what do you think about a 0? You divide by the Orb of Zot and you destroy the entire universe. That's how powerful it is. It's everything and nothing all at once. It's the Alpha and the Omega, you know? I mean, it's life and death, this oblivion and creation. Let's make sure that we're getting some phase shift and regeneration as we fight these Orb Guardians, because they do hit hard, don't they? I don't know if we could use our Axe of Regeneration on them. But I was just so awestruck by the Orb of Zod over there that I forgot I was in the middle of a combat here. Wouldn't want that to happen right in our crowning moment. More Orbs of Zot, just no more Orbs of Fire. I mean, we can take various orb-related things. If you want to have Orb Spiders, that's fine too. Orb Guardians is totally fine. Orbs of Fire, a little bit less so. If you want to have Orbs of Cold or something, some weird mutation, that'd be totally fine too. I could deal with that a little bit more. Hello, Orb of Zot. I've been looking for you. I've been waiting for you. I saw you in my dreams. Killer Clown can go. Anything else in here? I feel like maybe most other things probably came to attack me. In the Great Orb of Fire / Ancient Lich battle of 2015, well, there's one Ancient Lich who was taking up the Vanguard. He pointed an iron shot at himself but missed. Alright, well, good dexterity there at least. Anything more dangerous in here? See, I don't necessarily want to just come walking into the open here. But he's faltering and dead. Let's just try to lure these guys back here if possible. Good. Anything else? Any more laggards? Orb of Fire. There is an Orb of Fire. Jeez. Why has there always got to be an Orb of Fire? Alright, well, there's an Orb of Fire. Stone Skin, Evasion. Oh, I regenerated instead. I am wearing Hengo Cop still. Good, right, still. Alright. Now Stone Skin. Fine. Yeah, I get it. It hurts. It hurts. I know it hurts. You don't have to remind me that it hurts. You don't have to remind me that fighting Orbs of Fire with RF Plus is dumb and stupid and don't follow my example. Oh, no. 79. One more chop, though, ought to do it. 2 more chops. Good. Alright, no more Orbs of Fire for a second, please. Electric Golems are fine. They don't hurt that much. Misses itself. Good. It got confused. Orb Guardian over there, so there's a few more jerks bringing up the rear. We'll regenerate back our stuff. Multicolored clown flesh. Good. Pair of glowing boots. Fine. More Orbs of Fire. Jeez, come on, man. Come on, come on, come on. So another Orb of Fire. Is he going to throw Orbs of Fire at his Orb Guardian friend? Let's get up some evasion and find out. Actually, a little bit of Stone Skin first probably helps more. Stone Skin. Regeneration. I deflected a bolt of fire. Good. How about evasion for the chance to do that again? I got to get closer to this guy. Good. Okay, now we can get both of them at once. The chops, the chops. Get them precious chops. Orb of Fire leaking into the air. Both of them dying. More Orbs Guardians coming my way, though. Orb of Fire is gone. That's all that really matters. And I guess they busted through. Oh, this was all from the upper lobe up here. We didn't necessarily have a chance to see them yet. So that explains a thing or two. I guess these are the guys that would not have necessarily come over there all the way to that Ancient Witch battle. Are you for real? No? Ghost Moth. Anything? Anything else? Anybody else want to fight? I'll take you. I'll do it. I'll fight you. Take all comers. I'm a conqueror here. Permanent teleport trap. I wanted to do this before with a regular teleport trap, and it disappeared. So you know what? I'm going to put up a song of slaying and go la-dee-da. You can't teleport me away, and we feel dopey from doing this asinine endeavor. But you know what? I don't care because I'm going to quaff Potion of Restored Abilities in a second. So la la la, you can't teleport me. But we can teleport the Orb of Zot because we understand translocations well enough for that. That's P for application. Let's not forget that mistake again. Yoink. Yoink. Fire Dragon heard us as it's shrieking. Yeah, we'll make a lot of noise, hopefully, so anybody who wanted a last-minute fight, you know, last call for fights here. Otherwise, we're going to have to fight you on the go during the orb run. And that's going to be a frantic endeavor, no doubt. Yoink. Trying to yoink. Yoink. Alright, the orb doesn't necessarily want to come along. The orb is skeptical. It got nice and settled in here in its chamber. But you know what, orb? You got to try new things, new experiences. That's the way that you grow as an orb. Moving through your orbly life. Chilling Moan, what was that? Alright, we got to get this thing out of here. Gotta get this rune out of here. This orb out of here. Storm Dragon. Was that a chilling moan? Were you moaning? Apports. Good. Where's the stairs, by the way? It's up, this way is the closest one, probably. Yoink. Ancient Liches. Oh, no. 2 Ancient Liches and Moths of Wraths. That's probably what was doing the moaning. Alright, so that's a little bit of a quality last-minute fight here. Worthy of an Apocalypse or a Power Leap, maybe. Just a Haunt is not something I'm too concerned with, to be honest. Crystal Spear is, because it did 70 damage, which is half of our life. Is this worth an Apocalypse right now? Or just worth the chops? Bolt of Fire missed me, which is good. I would like to take 1 turn to step to so I can chop both Ancient Liches at once. And now I'm going to chop both of them. Okay, now they're going to die. Alright, yep. Ancient Lich is gone. More Ancient Liches? Jesus! Stop existing. How many Ancient Liches do we need up in here? There's Qs? Yeah, now I'm horrified about it. Jeez. Well, that one's gone. Okay, good. That one's gone. Now how about a Power Leap up towards you, probably? Okay. Oh. I cast Shroud of Glubria by accident. So let's save that real quick, actually. Oh, there's Hell Sentinels and everything. It's time for maybe an Apocalypse. I can't stand this. Yeah, it's time for an Apocalypse, though. Destroy the Ancient Lich and they're gone. Okay, yeah, that was a little bit of a knee-jerk Apocalypse, but I feel justified in that. Having those 2 Hellfire threats, 2 in the Torment threat, the Reaper and the Ancient Lich right there, could have been a Crystal Spear, could have been a one-hit kill that I would have really, really regretted. Ghost Moth appears from thin air. That's a little bit disquieting. Base shields up a little bit. More Moths of Wrath. Yeah, anybody else who wants to exist can please exist right now. I actually take it back, alright? You know, we're closed. That was last call right now. I mean, so any other Ancient Liches who want to fight are going to have to wait to the next game. Apport. Down at you. Yoink. We've nearly made it. The Golden Dragon up here. I'm not too concerned about that. A little bit of meat for the road. Yoink. And 2 more good yoinks. Yoink. I tried to import nothing. Yoink. And this is it. Yoink. We got it. Alright, that was the decisive yoink. So what do we do first? I guess we quaff, well, wait till my magic's back. Cast some buffs. And I guess we should quaff restore abilities. And hell, maybe I should quaff might. I only got 4 potions of might left. I got 10 potions of agility and a bunch of potions of brilliance. Yeah, let's quaff one of those all for just for the heck of it, just in case I need hyper-powered spells real quick. And we're ready for the orb run. Are you ready? I mean, this is it. This is for all the marbles right here. I guess I'll keep my ring set as it is. Actually, instead of Hengo Cop, who cares if we get mutated? We'll just go with regeneration. Good. We have almost enough magic for an emergency apocalypse as necessary. / Death's Door. We could just have a Death's Door dash to the surface if need be. But we're going to grab it and get out of Zot 5 at least. Here we go. I think we're ready to go. I can't think of anything else we should do except for maybe eat 1 more royal jelly. Yes, it was delicious. All right. 1 more royal jelly. Also delicious. I'm glad I ate those royal jellies. Pick it up. You pick up the orb, the orb lets out a hideous shriek. The Lords of Pandemonium are not amused. Fortunately, I killed most of them. Now all I gotta do is get out of the dungeon. So here we go. Oh, good. Alright, here we are in this horrible place. But let's see if we can get out this way. Why did I come in through this spirally zone? Okay, fortunately, it wasn't that spirally. Oh my god. All of these weird pink and purple flashes around me are giving me flashbacks to my fight with Singularity. That was just so awful. Alright, let's just go to the closest one. I feel a little less clever now. Just keep going. I don't care how less clever I am. Shadow Fiend, hey, if you want to come to me, that's fine. Is it worth fighting him so I don't get tormented? I did get tormented, though. It's alright. He's gone. We'll regenerate, and then we'll run. Keep going back to where you were. Alright, yeah, that wasn't bad. We're already up to a nearly full HP. Just get to the closest stairs. This stair configuration is not ideal. We have to do a lot of running here. Like, where's the next closest one? It's way up there. Sense a monster nearby. It's an angel of some kind. He's going to come after me. Let's just keep going. Oh, and there's more angels in there. Okay, that's totally fine. No angel fights necessary. Crimson Imp is more reasonable. We'll just leave you be. It's up towards the north, right? We're heading in the right direction. Yes, we are. We're almost there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Out of Zots. That's a milestone. Let's go. Let's go to the next place. Easiest place is right there. Tormentors, executioners, and a whole bunch of guys. And that guy, can he get me through the glass? I don't think he can get me through the glass, so hopefully if he doesn't bust my way through, we're fine. I'm glad they appeared back there. I was really nervous for a second. Of course, we are horrified because we're a bunch of cowards and we can't even recognize the fact that they can't harm us from beyond the glass. Uh-oh, here's some other guys that did come and get us, though. So I'd rather just step away and then fight Kiku. Okay, this guy is tougher looking. Okay, but now we are only slightly horrified. He's stunned by my will. Alright, he hit himself with lightning. My body is racked with pain. Yikes. Kyugidu, alright, has got some nasty torment there, which is part of the reason why he was highlighted in red, I'm sure. So I'm glad I stopped to turn and fight him. I got hit with a draining attack. Fortunately, he's almost dead. Yes, my life force is back from that draining attack. Let's do this and then just continue to run. Hellion here. I can dig through these walls, right? I should be digging. That's just rock wall. That's a way to into Pandemonium, though. We don't necessarily need to be going there. But I still think it might be a way to get out of sight of that Hellion. Well, there's a Sun Demon. It's fine. I don't care about Sun Demon. I think he's just going to give me a little bit of cover. Let's take him upstairs. This is an easy floor. Let's chop down the Sun Demon here. And start flying so I can fly a little bit more easily. It's probably the best way to do it. Fly out here. Okay, full health. This is another easy floor. Good, we just need to go here. Good. Keep going up. Where's the next place? It's way over there. Is there a better way to get to it through digging? I feel like maybe yes. Alright, so we're going to do an emergency digging maneuver. This is why I'm glad I ate those jelly snacks beforehand. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm an idiot. Go up, and then up. Keep going up. Alright, that was a little bit of a slip up. Hell Sentinel. Yeah, Hell Sentinel. This had to be a Hell Sentinel. I guess we should chop it. Better to chop it than to let it throw Hellfire at me as I just dive towards the stairs and leave me in a bad situation on the next place. As for these demon spawn, well, I can take them or leave them. They seem to be only mildly dangerous. I guess we could kill them or whatever. Yeah, they're dead. I just hope that didn't give any more powerful demons a chance to exist. But we are at full health here. This is fine. Deflect missile still up, still flying. Almost out of the depths. Where's the way out? There it is, real close by. I like it. I'm loving it. What's the next place? Just keep on rolling. Okay, keep on rolling. Crimson Imp. Whatever. Orb Guardian is a little bit trickier, definitely. We don't want to just take that for granted. Let's chop it down. Head out of here. Good. Oh, man. Are you feeling it? Fighting wasps? You know you're getting close when you're fighting wasps. We're at the top 10 here. Iguana. Alright, just keep going upstairs. Fighting wasps and iguanas. I don't care. We gotta just keep going. Who cares what we sense? We just gotta keep pushing through. Keep going. There we go. Yes. Keep going upstairs. Yes. 8. Come on. I'm feeling it. I don't want to let myself feel it because you never know when FoSk is just lying right around the corner. FoSk, did you know that your name is an anagram for feces? So I hope you feel good about that. How's that for a little bit of Panlord insult combat? Now watch, he's gonna kill me. Killed by feces in the 11th hour. I should hope not. These guys are always insulting me. Don't blame me too much on that one. You know, I think that one was pretty good. Right? See, I think he feels bad about it. He's just sort of festering here. Yeah, he's not actually doing anything to stop me. He was just wanting to stand in my way. Like the big pile of feeksy that he is. Keep going up. Where are we going? Yes. Keep going. Yes. Keep going. Yes. Oh no, it's Inu guy. It's the Inu guy. You know, who's that? It's the Inu guy. I guess we gotta fight Inu guy too. Panlords on every floor. Alright, he's gonna summon rust demons. But if his magic just gets whopped out of existence, then Inu guy ain't nothing but a thing. Seraphs! Ah, jeez, man. A Seraph coming at me. Okay, a Seraph on D4, huh? That's a little crazy. The angel's shouting at me. What I would love to do is do a power leap and then get out of here. Can I power leap from here? Of course, a power leap means no. Okay, I would love to do a power leap from here, though. I think it's worth it to save the turn. And now we leave. Look at all these crazy angels. Where'd they come from, man? Well, I don't want to deal with that. One angel is something that I'm much happier to deal with. I don't think we really saw any angels all game. Maybe a little bit in the Abyss. But a Seraph, I'm not sure. You know, give it to me in Holy Pan. We would have taken that on. But during the Orb run, when who knows one of the sort of Inu guys or Feeksies are going to show up, I'm not so sure about that. Here we are on D1. That's the beautiful blue staircase. You see the blue sunlight filtering in? I haven't seen proper sunlight in a long time. Which is okay for a former kid like me. We're not exactly huge on sunlight. We live most of our lives underground. But you know what? With the Orb of Zot, we can structure the world however we like. And I think with Rue's help, we're going to make it a far less existing place. So I hope you're ready for that. I hope you lived a fulfilling life because the entire universe is about to become unraveled. It's a good thing, though. It's a cleansing. Don't worry about it, alright? This is a happy ending to our tragic hero tale, alright? This is as good as it gets. I mean, look at it here. I mean, come on. 15 runes, Zig clearer, no problem. Lost a little bit of HP on the way, made a couple of other sacrifices. But hey, what do you know? I mean, it is a very interesting character, very fun character. Definitely just like a blast to play. So, you know what? Savage Sid is a man of few words. I don't think we need any songs or speeches or anything like that. Let's just go up and just appreciate this right now. This is the best keystroke in history. Elephant, you wanted to watch? Fine by me. I have escaped. We have escaped. Savage Sid, you, me, the whole gang, we made it! Together with Rue's help, we brought the elemental staff and the bow Krishna Shanga and a whole bunch of crazy axes. Really cool rings, heal wounds as much as you need. Whatever you want. You know, you wanted Savage Sid's got it. He's just a former kid for the ages. Whoa, I accidentally exited out of that, so it's just a blank screen. That was my mistake. Can I open that up real quick again? Is that possible? Does that work? That was a mistake. I just tabbed too quickly through my inventory. Real quick, I'll probably just make another video that shows the score real quick. So yeah, what did I say, man? A few words, you know. I mean, you win the game, who cares, right? It's just like, there you go, we won. Yeah, that's good. Nah, man, that was amazing. I'm glad you enjoyed. I'm sorry I didn't get to look at that screen right there. I guess we'll have to look at it in the next video. But I hope you enjoyed, you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. I mean, seriously. Yeah, that's the reason why I make these videos is because you guys are so great. And, yeah, I mean, if you have any suggestions for the next character or whatever, I'm probably going to take a couple of days off because, as I said, you know, I mean, this character, having an endgame character like this, it just really, it's a weight on your soul. And to have that lifted off, to have nothing to worry about this Sunday afternoon, it feels good for a while, you know? But I'll be back with a new character or new videos or something in a little while. Let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed, regardless, though, the epic tale of Savage Sid and his travels through the dungeon. Got all the runes, got the Orb of Zot, and won the game. That feels good, man. It feels fantastic. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're feeling that a little bit too. And I will definitely see you next time.